Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at the rejection. We're getting a rejection already here from the 50 exponential on the US 500, the pre-market to the S&P basically. And we're quite hot, we're overheated over here. I mean, not by crypto extremes, but generally relatively hot over the outside of the comfort zone into the 80s and actually up into the 90 at one point. So look, this could be the death cross retest that takes you all the way down to brand new lows. Could be that, right? It's definitely worth recognizing that this is what we've been talking about for about a week now. And we're here. We're not at the middle target or the top target. We're at the first target. Okay, so it's still a target. You know, when you have a death cross or a golden cross, you can retest the 50 or the 200. It depends. Either of them. They're all perfectly acceptable places to be rejected or supported from, and here we are at the first one. We saw it last night, and we've seen a bit of continuation this morning, so what are you going to do about that? Hey, you know, what is it that you're going to do about it? Because it is there, and that is what we're seeing. Oil down below 60. Who's loving it? I'm loving it. And this is all going to be good for the next CPI, all the CPIs that come forward. But oil, but it's supposed to be, but oil. Yeah, it looks good. I have to say it's pretty good. There's your Dixie. Excuse me. There's your Dixie basically, still trickling down towards this trend line below the 90s, below the 100s actually. But you all want to know about the crypto, don't we? So I'll have a little think about it. So the Bitcoin on the daily are above all moving averages. That's pretty nice. That's quite good. Relatively hot here, money flow index. I think it is probably requiring a pullback. We've basically been hitting this horizontal. It's the top of the Bollinger Band itself, but there's a price there, and it's 95,500. So there is something going on here, and because we haven't broken out of it yet, and we're getting bearish divergence even on these minuscule moves, might mean that we do come back down again. And again, if the S&P decides it wants to reject from the resistance, this will also reject. And when you have a death cross retest of that size, you probably are looking for a sizable pullback anyway. So the first area of major support would be the 21 exponential. That is at the moment a 1.7% move down. That's the first major area on this daily where you think about support. Second beyond that is the 20 moving average, which is about 3.5%, and with a downtrend on it, which is never a good sign. So there is that also. So we've got between 1.5 to 3.5% pullback opportunity. And if those areas get lost, then we do keep falling, and that would be sad. So we keep going down and keep going down. And actually, all these areas down here, 4,009 and below, it's actually, you know, that becomes realistic at that point. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? It's not all bad, though, is it? We saw it yesterday. Some of these altcoins, you know, not that we like to take huge risks on stuff, but I've had this theory on OKEx, haven't I, for years now, which is that it will perform like its previous token, and because I have this token swap theory that actually they all result in the same way that they were before, and NPSX, I think it was called. It looks like this. And it looked like this for all of 2018, 19, 20, and then just basically went parabolic to the max in 2021. Like everything else did, obviously, but this one did pretty good. So yeah, we're seeing a move on it. Last time we did a Patreon stream, and we're doing one tonight, so feel free to join the Patreon on the link in the description below. We were talking about this because the key for OKEx was always at 30 cents, you know, 30 cents, 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 30 cents. And usually you'd get these big moves. 70. $1. 70. But there's one thing that it never did was go below 30, and it was kind of scary, so we've done that. But now we've reclaimed it, and again, we're above 40, which means it's a no-buy zone, so you have to buy it between 30 and 40. The key is to always buy it in the 30s. So obviously, if you had bought the 30, yeah, you would have been underwater for a little bit, but currently you would be up 70%. Anyway, I did buy it at 30, but a million years ago. Right. Yeah, like I say, come and see me on the Patreon. We'll do a live stream tonight. Other than that, hope you have a nice day. Good luck trading out there. Take it easy.